bus for 5 bruising hours. The bus stops. I rub the grimy window, squinting through streaks in the constant condensation. I see only jungle. The woman next to me reluctantly hauls her child off my lap. I scramble over other passengers, chickens, and sacks of rice towards the exit. Seriously, I can't keep my voice steady. Yes, confirms the driver. Then I'm standing by myself on an empty road, watching the bus lights fade.
Okay, thank you, Mira. All right. Um, Hadid, can you read the third paragraph?
Okay, sir. A soft haze makes the thin, broken turmeric float like water. Leaves of every shade melt into looming vastness. Tall trees overhang the banks. I struggle to breathe. It smells hot. The jungle hums, speaking no language I've heard before. I have my army. Sorry. I have my arms
I
wildly
wave.
at most. Sorry.
I wave.
Oh, मैंने चश्मा नहीं लगाया एक सेकंड.
All right.
I wave my arms wildly at mosquitoes buzzing around my ears. Whimpering, sir? You whimpering?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, whimpering.
Whimpering, spinning on the spot. The jungle is everywhere.
All right. Thank you. Okay. And the fourth paragraph is it says, as I turn, I see a monkey sitting on a signpost. I yelp and leap back. The signpost says, no monkeys on the road. He just stares, challenging me. Yeah, so what are you going to do about it? I'm not going to do anything. I'm on my own in the jungle. Faint. I think I may faint. Right? So, from the first four paragraphs, we can clearly see that this girl, Laura, she has reached the sanctuary, okay, and she is describing how did she reach at that place. She's traveling in a rickety bus, all right? Rickety bus. I'm just going to highlight the word over here. She's traveling in a rickety bus, and these are 5 bruising hours. It's a 5 hours torturing journey in a rickety bus. Rickety bus means worn out bus. In a bus which is broken, all right, which is old, which is rusty. Okay, and rumbling. Can anyone tell me the meaning of rumbling? It's an onomatopoeia. What does it mean? Rattling, all right. It's an old bus. I'm not sure if anyone of you have ever experienced traveling in an old bus or maybe in an old car. Okay, so the old car makes a lot of noise, okay, and especially if you're traveling in a bus, okay, so it's going to make a lot of rattling sound. Okay, so the bus stops. Then she says the bus stops. I rub the grimy window. Okay, now the grimy, what does grimy mean? Can anyone tell me what does grimy mean? I rub the grimy window. Yes, Mira, can you please tell me the meaning of grimy? Even if you don't know, you can make it out from the context. What does it exactly mean?
Not visible,
Not
maybe?
visible. All right. Okay. Dusty bus. All right. Grimy means, dusty windows. Okay. Squinting through the streaks in the condensation, I see only jingle. Now she is, she cleared the dusty window, she rubbed it, and then she's squinting through the streaks in the condensation. So it's a moisture, we can see that on the windows. And she said, I can only see jungle. The woman next to me reluctantly hauls her child off my lap. All right. So the woman was sitting next to her. She had her baby sitting in her lap. Now she pulls it off, holds it, take it back, and that is how what she's doing hesitantly. And then she says, I scramble over passenger. It's a crowded bus. We could clearly see that it's an overcrowded bus. And there are lots of passengers in that bus. Now she's scrambling over passengers. Now she's describing other stuff also. Chickens and sacks of rice towards the exit. Seriously, I can't keep my voice steady. Yes, confirms the driver. Now, the driver tells her, this is your stop. You have to get off now. Okay, and then she is confused. Seriously, I have to get off the bus in this deserted road, on this deserted road, and she is quite anxious at the moment, right? Then I am standing by myself on an empty road, watching the bus lights fade. All right. This shows that she stood on the empty road for quite a long time. That's why, she could see the bus going away from her. Okay. Now, let's look at the questions here. The first question says, in paragraph one, what evidence is there that Laura knew very little about wild cats before she arrived at the sanctuary? It's an explicit question, okay, and it requires only a straightforward answer, which is written in the text. Okay. So, what evidence is there that Laura knew very little about wildcats before she arrived at the sanctuary? And we have to find this answer in paragraph one. Okay, so let's look at paragraph one. That's there. Write two-liner paragraph. I'm 24-year-old from England. I don't know that monkeys can make jokes or be depressed. I don't even know what a puma looks like. What is the answer, Fatima?
What was the question?
I'll put that on the screen again. Okay, there we go. What evidence is there that Laura knew very little about wildcats?
Can you go back to the extract?
Yes, there we go.
The part where she says that she doesn't know anything about the wait, the
Is that,
first line
tell
where
me,
she said she doesn't even know what a puma looks like.
yes, that is a straightforward answer. Okay, so she is unaware how a puma or what a puma looks like. For this question, you can lift your answer also from a text. Okay, so the students who write about the monkeys, she doesn't know how what jokes can a monkey make, and what does a puma look like. If they write both answers, then it will be considered incorrect, because the question has particularly asked you about the wildcats. All right, and wildcats refers to puma, jaguars, and it is also written in the preamble. Okay, so she is unaware what a puma looks like. That is the only straightforward answer. Okay. All right. Next, we'll move to the question number 1B. It says, using your own words, explain what Laura means when she describes the bus journey as rumbling along in a rickety bus. Now, you have to use your own words to explain what Laura means when she describes the journey as rumbling along in a rickety bus. Okay. So, who's going to explain this one? Mariam, can you try? Or Anish? You can answer this question. How would you explain what does Laura mean when she's describing her journey rumbling along in a rickety bus? I have explained both words already. Okay, all right. Anish can do that. Or Ali Azim. Ali Azim, can you please unmute your mic and answer this question 1B? Yes. I got a message from. Yes. Thank you, MS Sibga. Yes. She's feeling alone? No, dear, she is not feeling alone. You know what? When we have this question, we have to particularly focus on the words that are in the quotation mark. All right, rumbling and then rickety. These are the only two words which can we can actually convert. And you can see there are 2 marks for this question. So you'll get 1 mark if you write an explanation of rumbling, and you'll get 1 mark if you write actually the explanation or alternate word of rickety. Okay, so there is an answer that Sibga has written, yes, and also, so the bus ride was bumpy and the bus was old. Okay, all right. Okay, so yes, we can write down the bus was old. She she's describing her journey as this one here. This is the answer actually given by Sibgam. So Laura means she is having a rattling journey in a rusty old bus. Okay, rusty old bus. Or maybe worn-out bus. That's right. And this is an answer which is given by Ali Zishan. All right, let me just open chat window. The bus ride was bumpy and the bus was old. Okay. Now, this implies your answer will be like this. This implies that her journey had been okay, or has been, you can use that as well, has been quite rattling, quite noisy. All right, irritating noise. Rumbling is often used to or irritating noise. Okay, in a old bus or in a worn out bus, in a rusty bus. Okay, that's how you can write the answer. Now let's look at question number 1C. From paragraph 2, it says identify 2 reasons why it is difficult for Laura to see through the bus window. Why is it difficult for her to see through the bus window? Okay, we have to give 2 reasons why it is difficult for her to see through the bus window. Now let's look at paragraph 2 here. All right, and Noah is here. Is Noah here? Yes, Noah is here. Noah and Noah, it's only Noah, not anyone else. Noah, can you please answer this question? It's a very straightforward answer written in the paragraph 2. Okay, and you give 2 reasons why it is difficult for her um, to see through the bus window. Why she cannot see through the bus window. Yes, Noah? I know your mic is working. You were talking to me earlier.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm just reading.
Okay.
So because I think that because she's not winning because there's a lot of uncomfortability in the bus.
Dear, the question is why is she unable to see through the window? All right.
Sir, because the woman next to her, she is uh, frequently holds her child of her lap.
All right. Okay. She is sitting next to the window. All right. And what she does two things. First she rubs the grimy window, dusty window, and the second thing is that there's a fog on the window. All right, there's a moisture on the window. These are two reasons why it is difficult for us to see through the window. Yes, Sibga, thank you for sharing the answer. Yes, there are two reasons. The one reason is quite clear, which is written there. It says, I rub the grimy window. The window is dusty, that's why she's unable to see it. The second thing is, um, it's because of the condensation, it's because of the moisture on the window. Okay? Squinting through the condensate squinting through the streaks in the condensation, I see only jungle. So there's a moisture on the screen on the window, and the window is dusty. All right, so you write two reasons over here in the bullets. So grimy window. In this question, you can also lift answer from the text. You don't need to write own words. You only need to write where it is required. I mean, you can write dusty windows and moisture, or maybe moisture on moisture. All right, or condensation on the window. All right, that's it. These are two. Just write answer in the bullets, and you'll get 2 marks straight away from there. Okay, so you all have this resource pack in with you. So please complete this paper and at least complete question number 1 and 2 and submit your work to me. Um, Maybe on Monday. All right, so that I can review your answers. If you have any question before I say goodbye to any one of you, please ask.
So which paper is it?
This is from October, November. I'm sending this paper also in the group. Okay, so in case if you miss track, all right? If you want to track it, sorry. Yep. Okay. Take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.